Hi guys, so for today's Busted Out, I was thinking about using this a while ago and I have some different ones. Of course, Busted Out, this is something you have in your stash. It's probably old, we want to use it, and I'm sure a lot of you old school crafters have things like this. I do not know if they're still available, but any other links that I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links, and that would be for like the other items that I might use throughout the tutorial, if that's something that is available. So thank you guys for using those if that's the case. These guys, I remember buying them. I think I took them out of the package and I don't think I ever used them, to be honest. I can't think of one time of using this. It's I don't even know the actual name. Obviously it's a circle punch. Well, I don't know if that's obvious, but that's what it does. It's a Fiskars. I'm gonna say doily, maybe lace edge circle punch. I have no idea what they were called. And then when I was looking for those, I have tons of punches out in the garage. I even sold boxes of them in my D-stash, and I still have tons of boxes of these punches. And so I even have some sitting in front of me right here. Oh, maybe that's where I know I have another set where you don't have to cut down the circle. You start off with a square, and as it punches, it'll cut it for you, I think. But those are bigger. So this is kind of a smaller thing. They have some bigger ones they sell at Hobby Lobby that I think were the kind where you don't have to cut this into a circle before you can use it. But that's the bummer about these, and that's probably why I didn't use them. You need to have a 4 or a 6-inch circle for this to work to begin with, and then you go from there. And then I saw this one, I thought, well, maybe I can put a card together or something cute with a little border punch. I don't know, we'll see. But this is an old Martha Stewart punch. This one might still be, available because it's cute. No, I never... I don't remember it sounding like that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's been a while. This when I brought them in, I'm like, these are really hard, but it's cold outside, so maybe they're just really cold. I don't know. That's better. All right. And then you can make your own little border strip, and they still sell punches like this at a lot of companies, but and that's the other thing I was looking at. Is this the one that actually makes a strip, or is this the one that makes and it like cuts into your paper? So some make strips and some cut into the paper, but we'll see. I think this one makes a strip, if I recall. So I was like, all right, well, how am I going to make these 4 or 6-inch circles? And what's so funny is I have this Martha Stewart. Where is that thing? Every time I move, I think, why am I keeping this? It's like this big circle, and then it has like a little piece that you go in there, and I have the piece you hold on to and go in there and cut with. It's like it has like a scoring, like a blade, a cutting blade, not a scoring blade, but a cutting blade. And you put it on your paper, and you put the circle and the number that you want, the size of the circle, and you go, and it cuts that circle. And I can't find it right now, of course. And I'm like, it's always sitting here. Whenever I go to clean up or to de-stash or do other things, it's here, and I always wonder, why do I keep this thing? Well, that's why I keep it, and now I can't find it. So I have a coluzzle that'll cut me a circle if I wanted, and I thought, well, that might be a fun thing to pull out. Again, that's another scoring. That one just has a scoring blade, or cutting blade, sorry, should I say. Like this, a utility knife, or however you want to look at it, and go around. It's similar to this. Actually, the coluzzle does have this, and it swivels. I don't know. I have lots of different those kind of cutting tools. But to be honest, I know it's down low here, and I didn't want to pull it out, so I'm not going to do that. You can always cut one on your die cutting machine. I don't know if I have a 6-inch circle, but I remember having circle dies that I had picked up not too long ago, but from Craft Stash, and there were these like card making magic, which as you can see, I didn't even use this season. This is one that makes a little ornament, like easel card, which is super cute. But I know it had a lot of circles. I'm like, I thought I bought something else that had a bunch of circles too. So this one, but this one's already lovely, and you can just pass it through, and there you go, you got your circle, right? So I thought this was cute, but these circles are already like done up for you. So I'm like, hey. So the only basic circle I have that's kind of big is in this set, and then let me see. I don't even know. Yeah, I can tell these aren't going to be 6-inch circles. These are big, but not that big. Let's see what we got. That one's a little bit small. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We have 4-inch circle. So I'm going to use that one. I'm only going to use the 4-inch circle on this punch. And we'll see why I never really used them. So we'll see about that. So to get this 4-inch circle, I still have to use my die cutting machine. So might as well just die cut a nice doily die that you already have, right? So let's try it out. See what happens. Oh, you know what? Darn it. Well, that might... I didn't realize it stuck to this. It might be okay. I can probably still make it work, but it is the base of the card. And I'm sure I have other circle dies somewhere. Let me see. What do I want to use for this? I have a feeling these aren't going to punch through very thick stuff. Oh, you know what? I'll just use this paper. I think there's that same Arteza paper that I was using for inserts because I can feel that it has that pretty feel to it. I'll use this. I'm only going to not waste too much because I don't want the whole thing, even though this is a fun set with the easel. And this one, I got this set because it's not so much Christmassy. I mean, you can use it for anything, any circle easel card you want to make. You don't have to put. Sorry guys, I dropped scissors, and even though a lot of times I leave the drop whatever fell, you know, in the video, that sounded really ugly, so I need to crop that out. But yeah, so I was just saying it's not super Christmassy, so it's not like, why am I trying to save so much of this paper? This is fine. I'll just leave it here. Okay. So it's not going to cut this, it's just going to score that, so I'll be able to try to cut it myself. We'll see what happens. Alright. So I know I was like, should I fire up the Cricut just to cut a 4-inch and a 6-inch circle? I don't want to. I do have it easier to get to now in my closet because of the way I rearranged using that that craft cart that I picked up from HSN. Let put these away. And so it's in my craft closet, what I call a craft closet. It's really the closet under the stairs. It's right off of my craft room here. And it's just packed of stuff. But now it's easier to reach. So that's good. Okay, so what I was going to do is just finish this circle, hopefully. Ooh, let's try to get that going there. Okay, yeah, it's not that great, but that's okay. Oh, I hear the kids are awake now. Maybe they heard my scissors drop. Okay, so I have these two. I think this one with the little roses is prettier, the little flowers here. So I'm going to try this one. And since I kind of messed that up, what I'm going to do is use that as the first thing. So this thing has a 6-inch circle line on this outer. You can see there's like a notch. Like if this was a 6-inch circle, it would hit all that. But since I'm using the 4-inch circle, I'm going to just kind of try to split the difference of this ugly circle part and see if that helps me line this up better. Man, this circle has to be like perfect or something. Look at that. Okay. No. Okay, there it goes. I wasn't quite in the right spot. Let me bring it back a little bit because I do want to, again, get rid of that ugly, excuse me, part of the circle. And let's give it a punch. Okay. Oh. So you start off with a 4-inch circle. This thing's going to be tiny, right? Because look how much is coming off of it. All right. It says the small circle should be rotated this way. The large circle can be rotated that way. And then you use these little images here to line it up. Just like any other punch, whenever you have to line it up, you basically bring it here. And you are eyeballing this, so that's always fun. To me, it should go down here. Ooh, but to actually put it on here, it's here. That's kind of weird. Because it's already off of this, but that's alright. Okay, let's try again. Oh, that is so cute. It's really cute. Okay, let's line this up again. Oh goodness. I hear the kids are already. Miranda insists that she's going to sleep with Dorian until she's, 10 or something. She used to sleep with us and we finally got her out. But she needs, and then she slept in her room for a little bit. My husband even gave her presents for doing such a thing. And then she decided that's not what she's going to be doing anymore. So Dorian has to deal with her for just a little bit. I told him, just be a good brother, please, for a little while. He's going to want his own privacy soon, I'm sure. There we go. He's being a good sport for now. All right. And then we got to do this here. And let's see. Hopefully this is the last one. With any luck, it's not the last one, and it's way off right here. I don't like that. Obviously, I don't like that. This way, I'm telling you. Oh well. All right. I don't know what this is supposed to do, so let's just cut that off just to be done with it. And then we'll have to put something to cover that up, right? It's okay. I mean, it's a circle. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Let me grab some paper and think about what else I want to do and how we're going to incorporate the other border punch, and I'll be right back. I went around my craft room here and gathered some things. Said scissors. I put my stool on them. Okay. Okay, so I had some little flowers, you know, so these are some that I made from the Sizzix floral foam, which was really great. These I made with that Arteza paper when I did a review on them. These I just had sitting there from probably that project that I worked on when I used the canvas sheets, which I love still. And then this is a stamp set that I think Lisa had sent in, and it was sitting here, so I was like, well, I'll use that just to get a sentiment. This is a really nice set of sentiments. So when we get there, we will get there. But for now, oh gosh, how am I gonna keep that? I have a card base, just the regular white paper. This is paper, I believe, from Hobby Lobby, and it's just basic paper, and it is super thin. So usually I get their extra heavy cardstock, and this is a pack that I had that apparently I never opened. When I opened it, I always pull out 2 sheets thinking that's it, but it's actually it's 2 sheets thinking it's 1 sheet, right? And I'm like, oh, this stuff's so thin. So now every time I use this, I'm sure I'm gonna complain about how thin it is, but that's okay. This is the Country Road stack from Hobby Lobby also that I've had for years, and I keep using. I'm assuming they still have it. Kind of funny, I did go to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I know, the first time I went there since January, because I remember buying some stuff after Christmas last year, so at the beginning of the year, so it might have been right after Christmas, January. But we needed stools because we have this new little table in our kitchen that, anyway, we were moving things around, right, when I got that popcorn cart. And so I put that in my kitchen, and I'm like, the stools I have are too short because it's more like a pub table. So I was like, I know exactly which stools I want from Hobby Lobby. So we went in, grabbed them, went out. Like, we were there less than 5 minutes. So that was good. All messed up and everything. So yeah, so this is just a little piece of that paper cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. So I can mat this on here. And that'll be our card base, I think. This paper always just adds a little something without having to do too much, you know. And then we'll have this on here somehow. And then I'm thinking about the butterflies. I want to cut them. Hopefully, I don't even know if this is going to cut through this kind of paper, to be honest. Again, I'm looking for paper. I'm looking for things for the card. I have this piece of gold card from Tonic, and I'm just going to punch it. And hopefully, like I said, this makes a border for me. So basically, I'm just going to start. Usually, I start in the middle. It doesn't really matter because the way I'm going to use it. Let me make sure this is going to be wide enough. Yeah. I want it to go across the width of the card. So, ooh, wish me luck. Ooh, hey. Not too bad, but it is kind of giving me some problem here. There we go. Oh, I had to stand up. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Let's give it a poke. Sometimes what happens is these things don't go back to where they're supposed to. So, there we go. Oh, yes, it's going to make my little thing. So, it's okay. I mean, it punched pretty well, but I can see the edges are kind of getting a little beat up. This paper is super thick. I honestly, I didn't think it was going to punch through. Okay, again, you line them up. You find the little images, you know, on this side here. And you saw how great I did on the other one, so hopefully I do this better. I think it's because of my circle, and also, if your paper shifts at all... Ooh, that was better. Didn't want to pop back up, but that was a better... Come on. Ooh. Okay. And then on this side, we line up on the other side. So the reason I always start in the middle is because, like, let's say this was on a card or something like that. You want to start in the middle because when you punch going out, you're not starting on the very end. It's going to be perfect, and the other end is going to be cut off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So you always start kind of in the center and then go to either side. And that's just so your card looks nicer. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure this is bumped all the way up. Okay. And that should just release it and make me a little band. So cute. Now, I could have cut my paper ahead of time to the right size to 5 1/4 or whatever it is. And I didn't, so I'm going to have to take time to do that now and figure that out. And I should have done it before, to be honest, because now I have this paper that's like, okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of cut this by eyeballing it. Okay, and then this piece needs to be cut right about here. Nope, a little bit smaller. So I probably should have gone ahead and cut my paper width to 5 1/4 before I started punching, but I didn't. But here we are, not too bad. And then what I'm thinking, look at this, I'm already messing this up. I was just gonna put this behind here and then pop this on here. And so, you know, I am covering up quite a bit of that gold butterfly, if you want to cut it off and use that for something else, that middle section, you know, go ahead. Or if you want it to be more visible, maybe we can bring it down here. I just kind of wanted the band to go right behind, but it could be down here. That way you can see a little more. I know that's what we like. Let me see. Or it could be at the top too. But you know, I like it better down across the bottom. So let's do that. So we can see more of it. Alright, so I'm just going to put glue on the back of it. If it ends up that I have to put the glue like on the back of my hand, I'll do that. But I think we're going to be okay. It's not too... I'm just kind of squeezing it and putting it wherever. You guys, I woke up this morning all upset because I had ordered some stuff on Kohl's online. And I had $40 Kohl's cash. That expired a few days ago. Oh, that burns my buns. Because $40, that's a good amount, you know? And I keep thinking about it. And then online it's like, contact us, and there is no contact us. And I know if I call the store, they're going to be like, well, it's expired. But what's a bummer is when I used to shop there, if you had an expired one, even for 10 days, they would still honor it. But since it was from like an online order, it's digital, and they're just like, zero. There's no, I have nothing to print out like when normally you do. You know, you can print it out. But now that it's expired, it just shows zero, and it really bums me out. I'm going to try to get a contact with them, but I think they've been pretty... hard and fast about that one with the online. So anyway, all right, that's my dilemma today, you guys. All right, I would like to bring this up, but since I use that thinner paper, it needs to be just laying down. I am gonna stamp something and probably cut it out. So what I thought I was gonna do is stamp the happy birthday on some paper. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Let me see these circles again that are in this set. How big are these circles? Let's see. Oh, and I have had questions, people asking me about Craft Stash, if it's a questionable site or if they're good, because the prices are so good. They're like, that can't be real. It's like, no, they are. They're real. They're there. They've had great customer service whenever. I told you one time I double ordered something because I thought it didn't go through, and they were able to cancel the other order, you know, immediately right away and no problem. So that was really great. And then they said, a lot of times they'll catch, you know, that it's exactly the same order. But that was nice of them. So easy to work with. But yeah, they just have really great prices. I think this is the circle that I'll use. So let me pick some paper and get this stamped, and we'll cut that out. Kind of weird, but I was looking for like a turquoisey color. And this is kind of close, and I think it's far away enough from this that it'll look nice. So let's do that. Hope I don't lose anything right now. Put that to the side there. And let's stamp this little guy out. That was nice. They're cling stamps. Oh, that's the other thing. I want to use the happy birthday, but I don't know how big it is. Yeah, I have a feeling it's a little too big for what I need here. What else we got? Wish big. Something, belated birthday wishes. That sounds like me. That sounds just like something I would have to send. All right, belated birthday wishes, and I'm just gonna stamp it in this memento. What else did I have to chat about this morning? I had a few things. So yeah, Spellbinders is having that great sale. Again, sometimes, you know, the whole site will be on sale. Sometimes just portions of it, pieces of it. Right now they're having some really great stuff. The stencils are ridiculous, low priced. So I am really liking their stencils. And then again, some of the club kits they brought back. And when I mean that, I'm talking about like the actual dies, the die kits. The card kits, there are some, only very few, but they are priced pretty well. So you might want to check that out. I'll have that link there. It's their New Year's Eve or New Year's sale. And I will definitely let you know when the vault is open for Tonic. I'm really looking forward to that. Because I didn't know that they had their own website for a very long time. When the pandemic hit, that's when I started shopping all these different sites, right? Spellbinders and, you know, hooking up with like the people I used to see at the expos and stuff. And so I didn't know that they had a US site. All right. And so I missed out on a lot of their club kits. And I know there's a lot of you guys who have been with their club kit, the craft kit, since the beginning, or at least very close to it, and have loved it. So I will pick up whatever I don't have yet when the vault opens. Let's see here. Just looking for a folder. Put this baby out. And then I guess in January, right, we're supposed to have a craft day coming up. I always forget if it's the 11th or the 19th. I don't know why I have both of those numbers in my head. It's quite possible that they are on the 11th and 19th, but something like that. Okay. Let's put that there, put this here. I do have a couple items from Diamond Press for that, but just a couple. Let's see here. Again, I want to cover that up, so I'm trying to remember what, or think about what I want to do. How cute. Oh my gosh. This would be over the top a lot. Hey, for a belated birthday card, you have to deck it out, right? If you're actually sorry. What's a bummer is that these two match so well that they're so cute, you know, the same. I think that's not bad though. The little foam ones plus that guy. Maybe. It's kind of a lot, but I think that's cute. Okay, let's do that. Again, I would like to pop this up a little bit, and I guess I could. It's not the thinnest thing, but I'm just not gonna. Especially with all those flowers, so I'll just use those. Cute. I think once my circle, if my technique got better, it's a cute doily, right? I mean, and then you can make it 4 or 6 inches, but again, it's not perfect, and I think that's what I remember back in the day about it. Yes, this is my old bottle coming back. I don't know why I have the new one sitting right there. But I gotta use it up. I'm just eyeballing that. And I just glued the center, so I suppose if you wanted, you can pop this up. But that's okay. You know me, gotta use it up, gotta use it up. So hopefully for the new year, I've already been hearing from a lot of you guys saying that that's what you want to do, is use your stuff. And that's pretty much what kicked off Busted Out videos. I was already doing it before the new year, because going into the new year last year, I was like, okay, I need to use the stuff we have. We need to use the stuff we have. So that way when we buy new things, we're like, hey, yeah, we're going to use it. You know, we feel better about it. It's to justify buying other things. That's what it was for me. And that's kind of where that came from. So let's use our stuff, guys, and welcome in our new things and use them. Actually open them. Okay, I think I'm going to fire up the glue gun for this because these are pretty big. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut some of these things down. I don't need all that. And that's what I'm going to do, probably off camera. And again, sometimes people, when you have something like this, they leave it on there and they just give it a little twirly twirl around something. Or you can just cut it off, but that's up to you. It can be part of your design element if you want that little curly Q in there, you know. Or not. So however you want to do that. Anyway, I'll find a way to glue these down. Well, how I want them to be, but that's today's card. So really, you know, it's something you have to work with. Again, cutting your own circle and then cutting it is kind of a bummer, but that's why I think that was one of the first iterations. The other ones, it's like you can use a square card. It'll cut it for you instead of having to make a circle and then cut it down, which was kind of a pain. So that's how things evolve, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. I'll have the links in there for the Spellbinder sale if you're interested in checking that out. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you guys later today. Oh, I had another question. People asking about, oh, that's kind of cute. I mean, I'll do it like that. HSN and either extended deliveries on auto ships or just being canceled. I have no idea. I don't have any special information about that other than that I've gotten the same treatment. So I know right now I was supposed to get the brush tip tri-blends, and then yesterday I got an email saying that they are basically on extended delivery, and if they are not going to be in stock, that they will refund me. They won't charge until that happens, or just cancel. So I'm like, okay. So there's that. The spring windows auto ship from Diamond Press, I think mine did say extended delivery at the very beginning. Like, you know, it was going to be a little bit late, but then they sent it out like the next day. So I know, I think some of you guys are still waiting for yours. So hopefully you'll still get it. I don't know what the holdup is, but again, it's been that way, right? This whole time almost with HSN, even with the auto delivery. So I don't know. I'm sorry, but hopefully you get yours soon and they don't just get canceled, because that's always a bummer, isn't it? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys later today, but if not, this is today's card, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.